Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that under Krishna's guidance, Yudhishthira had performed the Ashwamedha Yajna successfully. All the guests were praising the generosity and the grandeur with which Yudhishthira had performed the Yajna. At this time, a little mongoose came there. It was a strange looking one. Half of its body was shining gold and the other half was normal. This mongoose came hurriedly and rolled itself in the sacrificial altar of Yudhishthira. After that, the mongoose said, "This is no great danam, I am disappointed." All the priests that had assembled were taken aback. They had not mispronounced any hymns. They had made sure they had not forgotten any rituals. King Yudhishthira had made every effort and arrangement to make sure that the sacrificial rituals were performed very well. The guests were very happy with the generosity of the king and the grandeur of the arrangements. Everyone was satisfied. There was not a single misstep. And now this tiny little mongoose was certifying this danam was not great after all. They questioned the mongoose for the authenticity of its statement. The mongoose narrated a story. He said, "I once lived in a land where there was intense famine for many years. I saw a Brahmin and a family that lived in that village. The Brahmin was a guru and he had obtained a little flour after many days. One of his devoted pupils had brought him a little rice flour as an offering to him. His wife made 4 pancakes out of the little rice flour they had obtained. When they were about to start eating, a hungry Atithi, a guest, came to their doorstep. The Brahmin happily offered his share to the Atithi. The hungry guest devoured it eagerly. Looking at how famished he was, his wife offered her share of pancake too to the guest. But the hungry visitor still seemed unsatiated. Seeing this, both the son and daughter-in-law of the Brahmin offered their share of the pancakes too to the guest. The guest was very happy. He ate all the pancakes, thanked them, and he left. There was nothing left for the Brahmin's family after that. I myself had gone there to get some scraps of food and watched all this. Since there was nothing left, I just rolled on their kitchen floor where some scraps of the flour were left. Instantly, half my body that touched the scraps of flour turned into gold. I was amazed to see this. This happened because of the sanctity of the giving of the Brahmin's family. Their giving was unparalleled. They had given when they had nothing left for themselves. They gave humbly and respectfully to their Atithi. Now I am going wherever I see a danam happening. I am rolling at their sacrificial altars, hoping that the rest of my body will also turn golden. But alas, I haven't found any danam as holy as that of the Brahmin and his family. My body didn't turn golden here either." Saying so, the mongoose ran away into the wilderness. This incident humbled everyone assembled there. It reminded them to remain humble. Later, Krishna, Balarama, the Vrishnis, and everyone else returned back to their respective kingdoms. After this, Yudhishthira performed 2 more Ashwamedha Yajnas under Krishna's guidance. So he had performed 3 Ashwamedha Yajnas in all. With this, the Ashwamedha Parva comes to an end and the next Ashramavasika Parva starts. So what are our takeaways from this story? The attitude with which we serve our guests is far more important than what food we serve them. There is no point even if we serve Panchabhaksha Paramannas to our guests with neglect, disregard and contempt. When we have guests, serving them with love and humility is essential. Also, this incident does not trivialize the efforts or humility of Yudhishthira. It is more to show symbolically that it is the quality of giving that is more important than the quantity of giving. Giving in affluence is not as difficult as giving in adversity is. This story is a reminder of this fact. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om!